For months, Smith had been improving his finances. He tracked his expenses. He controlled lifestyle upgrades. He created margin between what he earned and what he spent. For the first time in years, money felt stable, not abundant, but stable. There was breathing room, the kind of breathing room that makes daily decisions feel calmer. Bills arrived and were paid without anxiety. Expenses appeared and were handled without panic. Smith felt like he had finally figured things out until one ordinary Tuesday afternoon. An email arrived, subject line, vehicle repair estimate. Smith opened it casually. Then he saw the number, $1,180. For a moment, he simply stared at the screen. Nothing dramatic had happened, no accident, no major breakdown, just normal wear and tear. A repair that eventually happens to every car. But that didn't make it feel any smaller. Unexpected expenses always arrive the same way, quietly, without warning, and always at the wrong time. Smith leaned back in his chair and thought about something he had heard before. Most financial stress doesn't come from poor decisions. It comes from unplanned events, a medical bill, a broken appliance, a sudden repair, a temporary job disruption. Individually, these events are normal parts of life, but financially, they create shockwaves because most people design their financial life for predictable expenses only: rent, utilities, groceries, subscriptions, transportation, the known costs. But life doesn't only produce known costs. Life produces surprises, and those surprises are expensive. Smith realized something uncomfortable. Even though he had improved his financial habits, he was still vulnerable. His margin helped, but margin alone wasn't enough. Margin absorbs small fluctuations, but unexpected bills require something stronger: a buffer, a shield, a system designed specifically for chaos. That system is called an emergency fund. An emergency fund isn't about pessimism, it's about realism, because emergencies aren't rare events, they are guaranteed events. The question isn't if they will happen, the question is when. And when they arrive, your preparation determines your stress. Smith opened his budgeting dashboard again. He looked at the numbers carefully. Yes, he could technically pay the repair, but doing so would wipe out the margin he had worked so hard to create, and that would put him right back into financial tightness. That's when he understood the real role of an emergency fund. It protects your stability from unexpected shocks. Without it, one surprise expense can undo months of progress. With it, surprises become manageable interruptions, not disasters. Smith made a decision that day. He would start building a financial safety net, not for luxury, not for investment, just for protection. At first, the goal felt simple: $1,000, a small emergency buffer, enough to absorb most common surprises: car repairs, medical copays, urgent travel, unexpected bills. It wasn't about building a massive savings account overnight. It was about building defense. Smith started small. Each paycheck, he moved a portion of his margin into a separate savings account. Not touching it, not thinking about it, just letting it slowly grow. Week by week, month by month, the number increased: $200, $350, $500. Eventually, the account reached 4 digits. And something interesting happened. Smith didn't feel richer, but he felt safer, because the emergency fund changed the meaning of unexpected expenses. Smith finally understood something important. Margin gives you breathing room, but an emergency fund gives you protection. And protection is the foundation of financial stability. Because in the journey toward wealth, the first step isn't earning more. The first step is making sure one unexpected bill can't destroy your progress.